4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we'll leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Family Guy made fun of its own network.
Magic 8-Ball, is the Fox network sustainable in this new streaming world? No!
For this list, we'll be looking at all the hilarious moments where Family Guy has not so subtly taken a jab at its own network, Fox. Which of these made you laugh? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Sons of Tucson. In this 9th season episode, Stewie makes fun of Fox's decision-making, particularly in regards to shows they've aired in the past.
I'll tell you what, Brian, if you want, we'll give you another crack at that.
He foresees trouble in Brian's decision to move in with conservative radio talk show host Rush Limbaugh, but notes that Fox has had plenty of other bad ideas too. To illustrate his point, a promo pops up for a series that once aired on the network called Sons of Tucson.
Ugh, this is a bad idea. But I guess sometimes Fox has bad ideas, huh? Let's all just sit here for a moment and remember that this was a thing.
If you're wondering what that show was, don't worry. So were we. The sitcom was described as formulaic and forgettable and quickly canceled. This isn't the first time Family Guy has made fun of the Arizona city, as the Griffins once sent Peter there because they believed it was the dumbest city in the United States.
Aloha!
Number 9. Here comes Fox News. The residents of Quahog are furious when they learn about town hero Pawtucket Pat's dark past, and Brian rallies behind them to protest his statue.
He's a racist murderer, and this statue should be torn down.
During the protest, Peter points out that Fox News is pulling up to the scene.
This is awesome. What a turnout. And look, here comes Fox News.
What we see is the car from the Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee, with a Confederate flag and Fox News written on the side, poking fun at the news network's conservative stances. We're also shown a store that sells tiki torches and New Balance shoes, referencing 2017's white supremacist Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia.
My God, Peter, what are you doing? Taking up politics to avoid intimacy with my wife.
Number 8. Everything Fox News says is a lie. During a Season 7 episode, Lois auditioned for a role as a journalist for Fox News. To no one's surprise, Brian was less than thrilled with the idea.
Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about, Lois. Fox News will take down anyone who doesn't agree with them.
During Lois's stint on Fox, she learned that Fred Savage had been pretending to be Rush Limbaugh.
Fred Savage?
Wait a minute. You're Rush Limbaugh and Michael Moore?
So, when Limbaugh appears during the Season 9 episode, Excellence in Broadcasting, Brian doesn't hesitate to address it.
Oh boy, don't let Brian see this. It says here that Rush Limbaugh will be signing books at the Quahog Mall.
I have very good hearing. He's awful.
But Lois says that even though she herself was the one who reported on it, it was a lie because everything Fox News says is a lie, even if it was true at the time.
Everything Fox News says is a lie.
But this one's true, Mom. You saw it with your own eyes, and then you reported it on Fox News.
Even true things once said on Fox News become lies.
We have to wonder, does Fox pay attention to what their own shows are saying about them? Number 7. Budget cuts. Fox canceled Family Guy after 3 seasons before fans convinced them to revive it.
Man, I'm glad we got that out of our systems.
I wonder what came over us.
Maybe people are just naturally violent.
This 3rd season episode is one of the few in which the Griffins mocked Fox before their cancellation, and may have been indicative of things to come. In a moment of anger, Peter badmouths Fox and Lois cautions him.
And shame on the network that puts this junk on the air.
Peter, maybe you shouldn't say anything bad about the network.
Oh, why? What are they gonna do? Cut our budget? I wanna go get a beer.
Peter seems unbothered and thinks Fox won't do anything about it. But seconds later, we see some clunky animation as Peter walks through the living room, suggesting that Fox slashed the show's funds.
Swing and a miss.
The show was canceled a few months after this episode premiered, making the reference even more hilarious.
Did it kill you to be multicultural for a minute?
I died a little inside, yes.
Number 6. Wacky waving inflatable arm-flailing tube men. Some of the best moments of the series come during the cutaways, and the ones featuring Al Harrington are no exception.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
He's an overly enthusiastic salesman on a commercial where he's overrun with wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. Apparently, that business venture didn't work out because he makes another appearance auditioning to be the anchor on Fox News. In his brief appearance, he uses the same tone he did in his commercials, not holding back and referring to Fox News as fear-mongering and politically biased.
Fear-based right-wing agenda-pushing news stories. Fear-based right-wing agenda-pushing news stories. Fear-based right-wing agenda-pushing news stories. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's wacky-waving inflatable arm-flailing tube man warehouse and emporium.
Fox ended up hiring Lois instead, but we personally think he would have been a refreshing and comical addition to the Fox News family.
I am desperately trying to get into another line of work, and I am hoping to pass the news on to you!
Number 5. Liberals Hate America. In yet another great cutaway, Family Guy throws subtlety out the window as they reference Hannity and Combs.
Are you kidding? We'll go together better than Hannity and Combs.
This Fox show featured conservative Sean Hannity and liberal Alan Combs discussing political issues. In the cutaway, however, Droopy Dog stands in for Combs. Sean Hannity angrily declares that liberals hate America, while Droopy Dog searches for a diplomatic response.
You just contradicted me. You hate America.
If I could just get a word in.
You hate America. You like the terrorists.
Taking advantage of Droopy's docile demeanor, Hannity interrupts and shouts over the top of him, using non sequiturs to prove his point. The scene manages to mock both presenters, Combs for his passive nature and Hannity for his incendiary rhetoric.
He looks like an angry face drawn on a thumb.
The richest guy at Rite Aid?
Or the mayor who won't close the beaches in Jaws.
Wreck-It Ralph at a job interview.
Number 4. Martin Luther King Day. Lois's career on Fox only lasted one episode, but the writers packed in as many jokes about their home network as they could.
Well, I'm excited to be here. Oh, this is my dog, Brian. He was just dying to see the studio.
Well, hi there, Brian.
How's it going, Adolf?
As Lois tries to convince Brian that Fox News isn't so bad, she goes along with him on a tour of the studio.
And this is our Fox News Daycare Center.
Where are all the kids?
While they check out the nursery, they notice that there are very few kids there because it's Martin Luther King Day, but not the one you're familiar with. Instead of celebrating on his birthday like the rest of the world, the folks at Fox News celebrate on the day he was shot.
Isn't that in January?
Oh no, at Fox News we celebrate the day he was shot.
We don't think the Family Guy writers can make it any more clear how they feel about Fox News. Number 3. Funnier on Adult Swim. Family Guy is always aired on Fox, but reruns also ran on Adult Swim until Disney bought the rights to air the show exclusively on their networks. Fox has censored some of the jokes on the show, and Family Guy got stuck into this with the promo for Adult Swim on the Season 8 episode, Big Man on Hippocampus.
Chair. Say something other than chair.
What if I can't think of anything?
You can pass.
How do I pass?
Just say it.
Say what?
Say pass.
Chair.
The episode is suddenly interrupted with the text asking the audience why they're watching on Fox. It's also followed by a shameless plug for Adult Swim, noting that they don't cut out any of the jokes, unlike their competing network.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is also a knife.
We have to say they have a pretty sound argument.
What about my cave in the yard? What about my cave in the yard?
Number 2. Brian criticizes Fox News. Brian's character has been well established throughout the show as wannabe woke, regardless of how much political knowledge he actually has.
Lois, you can't possibly be considering working for Fox News.
Well, why not?
Why not? Because they're evil, and they distort the truth, and they do the bidding of the Republican Party. I mean, what other reasons do you need?
In the episode Foxy Lady, he tries to convince Lois not to take a job with Fox News. His reasons tear down Fox's news network, describing it as evil and distorting the truth to further its political agenda.
Lois, I can't believe you're doing this. If you work for Fox News, you're going to be selling your soul.
Family Guy showrunner Seth MacFarlane has described his relationship with Fox as complicated, and we're pretty sure we know just how he feels about their news.
They're a lie factory. They report whatever they damn well please.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Fox's lineup. We mentioned that Fox canceled Family Guy after 3 seasons, But the show was far from the only one that Fox axed in the 2000s. When Family Guy was revived, it wasted no time in addressing this.
Everybody, I got bad news. We've been canceled.
In the very first scene of the episode in Season 4, Peter lists 29 other shows that were canceled between Family Guy's own cancellation in 2002 and its revival in 2005.
Dark Angel, Titus, Undeclared, Action, That 80s Show, Wonder Falls, Fast Lane, Andy Richter Controls the Universe, Skin, Girls Club.
It was a hilarious and bold way to reintroduce themselves to the Fox lineup, but we wouldn't expect anything less from this beloved series.
Is there no hope?
Well, I suppose if all those shows go down the tubes, we might have a shot.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.